Hi guys, welcome back to the workshop. Yes, we're wearing silly hats. It is that time of year again. I would say, being perfectly honest, we are filming this not at this time of year when you're watching this. We're filming this about a month and a half beforehand. But I thought I'd get the Christmas messages filmed and ready uploaded for you all to see. Now you're hopefully watching this just before Christmas 2020. It's been one of those odd years in many ways. Obviously there's been a lot going on worldwide. I don't want to dwell on it too much. It's curtailed a lot of flying, a lot of modelling activities, a lot of events, but we've done the best that we can. Keep watching this video because at the end of it I'm going to hopefully give some more details of a competition that I want to run. The prize is here. Leave it there just now. The prize is here. We're also going to open up this box which we've had delivered. But firstly, before I go too much further, I want to thank all of you lot watching this. At the time of filming, we're hovering around the 500 subscriber mark, which is, I think, an amazing achievement for something that I didn't really set out to do in the first place. Thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing, for watching our videos, for absorbing our drivel, commenting, giving us feedback, giving us a thumbs up. It's all very much appreciated. If you're watching this and wonder what the hell's going on, welcome to our channel. If you're not, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and tick the bell for notifications of when we put videos up. The place looks a bit empty right now because we are moving house, and by the time you've watched this, or by the time you see this video, we'll be in the new workshop and we'll be doing stuff and filming things and getting things ready for next year. So yeah, in here's a bit empty. We have had this delivery. This is hopefully a box of covering. I had a quick sneaky peek in it earlier, but I haven't taken anything out to know exactly what's there. This, before we go into detail of what's in here, I bought this from a chap called Martin Thompson. Now, we know Martin quite well. If you don't know who Martin is, here in the UK, on Facebook, there's the British Model Flying Association group. I'll put a link to the actual group below. Martin does a lot of selling and buying on there. If you know who Del Boy is here in the UK, he's the modelling version of that. Some of the stuff that he has for sale is at ridiculously cheap prices, and I don't know how he does it and still makes money out of it. He has sales from like £5 up to like third scale aeroplanes at a couple of £100. You know, some of the stuff that he sells is just amazing in both quality and price. The one thing he does do, he doesn't beat around the bush. If he thinks if it's a pile of poo, he'll tell you he thinks it's a pile of poo. But that's how much it is. Now, I think that is a great way of doing business because it doesn't think, it's not somebody saying, yeah, my aeroplane's great, come and buy it. He's like, well, here it is, take it or not. And he's been a repeat. I've had repeat custom to him because of that, because of his service, because of how he describes things. This box, he just couldn't be bothered sorting it out. He listed it as a job lot. If I'm honest, I was only interested in a few items, but he came to me and said, look, Nick, if you take the lot, I'll give it to you a little bit cheaper. And I was like, okay, I'll take it, I'll deal with it. So what have we got in here? Well, this is a box of covering, a lot of covering. I was interested in the Solartex. Now, again, if you're not aware of where Solar Film, the company, has been around, I think, since the 70s. 2 years ago, they announced they're going out of business simply because the guys that operate the machines were retiring. I believe somebody tried to take over the business, but there was things that just didn't happen, so it didn't go forwards. So people started buying up different coverings that they produced. Now, the one that I really like is Solartex. It's a fabric-y type material, but it's iron-on, heat shrink. The price rocketed as well. It's supply and demand. So when I saw this, I was like, right, I'll buy it up for future models I've got planned. I've got a Magnatilla and at least 3 puppeteers I'm going to have to cover. In here, there's other stuff apart from Solatex, but I don't know exactly what. First thing I've seen, there's one roll there of Lux Blue solar film, 3, by the looks of it, silver. Now the price labels on here, you won't be able to see it. What does that say?
$5.99.
Speak up so I can hear you.
$5.99.
$5.99 is the label on that, and that I don't know where that is from. So there's best part 20 quid's worth there. Say 25 quid's worth of those. 2 self-adhesive trims, 3 self-adhesive trims which we can use for decal stuff. Now this isn't solar film, this is monocoat. No, sorry, SIG polycoat. Never ever heard of that in my life, and it looks pretty old. One of those things. This is, hold on a second, this is one of the things that I was actually noticed in the listing that I was interested in. What do they call it on here? What's the actual? Right, so it's not exactly the one I thought it was there, but it's still perfectly usable. This is a transparent red, which is a shame. I thought it was a metallic red. It's not the end of the world. Still really useful, but I thought that was a metallic red. But again, these are labelled at something like 6 quid a piece. There's a normal red solar film. What's that? That's just normal white. That's the 50-inch ones. They're older. They're labelled as $3.75 a piece. Again, there's a bit of dirt on them, but again, even if I only use a piece of it, I'll save money. What have we got here? Now, let's see what we've got. That's Solatex, and there should be a label on it saying what colour it is there. That's Vin Red, which I guess is vintage red. So that's 2 meters. That's a 5 meter roll of vintage red. Another 2 meter roll of vintage red.
How much is all this?
2 meter roll of vintage red. 2 meter roll of vintage red. Red. Is that the same colour there? Another 2 meter roll of vintage red. 2 meters of vintage red. 2 meters of red. Which is, hold on, that's Glosstex. Is that all Solatex? Solatex. 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 That's all Solatex. So all of that there, I'll count up again how many rolls. Well, it's rolls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls there of red, vintage red Solatex. 2 rolls there of red Glosstex, which I can't stand the feel of. What's this one? That's Glosstex. That's 2. It says 3 meters. Sorry, 3 rolls of 2 meters. Now, 10 meters vintage red. Guess what colour a lot of our planes are going to be?
Red and yellow.
10 meters antique Solatex.
And it's going to be your planes. I hate the feel of it.
That's Solatex vintage yellow. Solatex vintage yellow. Solatex vintage yellow. Solatex cub yellow. So that's a very slightly different colour. And 2 meter cub yellow.
And how much was it all?
This whole box was I think it was 270 quid I paid. Now, people are going to think that's a lot. 2 meter rolls of Solatex. If I can, I'll go onto this, if it's still there, I'll go onto the Solar Film website and get the current price of a 2 meter roll of Solatex, what they've got left, and I'll put it on the screen just now. I'll then also put on the screen what I've worked out this price to be, or what it should be, retail just now, and then you'll see how cheap I think I've got this. But all in all, I am very, very pleased with that. That's a lot more meterage than what I thought it was. I can't off the top of my head work out how many meters there are here. So what have we got? Vintage yellow, vintage yellow, vintage yellow. So 6 meters. Let's do a quick calculation here. Quick calculation. Right, so we've got 6, add 5, add 2, add 2, add 2, add 2, add 10, add 10. Add 2, add 5, add 2, add 2, add 2, add 2. 56. Is that right? Do we have, isn't it? Yeah. 56 meters of covering for Solatex. Plus the film that's in there. So 56. I know for a fact it's about 10 quid a metre. Or it was 10 quid a metre. So straight away, basic sums, it's less than half price. And that's just for the text. There is going to be some that I'm going to pass on. The gloss text, I'm not a fan of.
I'm not a fan of that Solatex.
Yeah, Ewan's complaining because he doesn't like Solatex. He doesn't like the feel of the fabric. It's a tactile thing he doesn't like. But tough. It's me that's bought it. It's probably going to be my aeroplanes it goes on. So if you want to fly them, you have to get used to it.
I'll just crash them.
The film, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it'll go into stock. Again, I could probably sell them for 2 quid a piece, and there's a tenner just there. So yeah, all in all, I'm very happy. Yeah, so that's the film. I'll get this all back in the box. It's not a very exciting delivery. Just to keep them out just now. But it's a very useful buy. If nothing else, because Solatex is getting harder to come by. It's good material to work with. Covers really well. I don't know what that is. I might keep that out as well. And self-adhesive trim as well. It can be cut up into decals and all sorts of things. So that was the delivery. Almost a Christmas present to myself. But I said at the price I paid, I wasn't going to turn it down. So that's that. Now, as I said, there's a competition that I want to run. I don't know how I'm going to do it just yet, but the trigger is going to be when I get to 1,000 subscribers. The prize will be one of these airframes. I'll put a link up this corner for the build and maiden flight of this. These are great fun. 49 centimetre wingspan. Flies on 2S1000, or we fly on a 2S1000. You love it, don't you? Great little aeroplanes. Get 2 in a box, so the prize will be 2 of these airframes. Not the electronics, not the servos, it's the airframes. Take 5 gram servos, a little 1306 motor, tiny little receiver. Great little fun thing. I said the trigger for the competition will be hitting 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what the competition will be, what format it'll be in, because I need to find out what the legalities are of that, or how I do it, how I do like a giveaway type thing. But that's the 2 things I know just at the moment. That's going to be the prize, which I've got sat just over there, and the trigger's going to be 1,000 subscribers. So how do we go forward with that? Well, my thinking is share the channel to all your friends. Put it on your favourite Facebook groups. If you think I've done a video that's suitable, put it in your club website. Basically share the channel. The 1,000 is, I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's a target that I've been working in my head, will be a key point to say, yep, I've achieved something. When I've hit 500, I had a good smile to myself, but 1,000 is a key point. So that's what I want to do. That's what the competition is for. It's like a celebration of getting to there. So yeah, share everything away. Please give me your comments below for what you've been thinking to this video, other videos, the channel as a whole. And and what you'd like to see. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned it directly already, but we are moving house to a bigger, and the house will have a bigger workshop, at least double the size of this one. What do you want to see us do in that workshop? What projects do you want to see us be involved with? What models do you want to see us build? What events do you want us to see us try and attend? We want to know from you. I don't know what he's just done, but I think he's just smacked his arm off the bench because he's now bent over double in pain, which for me is quite amusing. He thinks it's amusing, but he's not laughing.
Hit a funny bone.
You hit your funny bone. Right, okay.
Oh.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's amusing. Anyway, so next year I want to try and get more videos put out for builds. I'd like, if certain things allow, go to more events. Certainly get more flying done. And basically just enjoy ourselves with modelling. I've got some kits that I want to produce, which I'm working on in the background. I've got some machinery that I want to buy. You're right now.
Yes.
I've got some machinery I want to buy, which will open up different avenues for different videos and things like that. So things are moving forwards in the right direction, and it'll all be good. It's just time at the moment. As I said, you're watching this about 6 weeks after the event, after filming. It is 10 days till we move house. This time in 10 days we should be sitting on a sofa eating our tea in a new house, and then all the stress of moving will be gone, and the stress of trying to get the house and garage and garden sorted out will start. So it's all go, but it's all good. So yeah, for us just now, that's just about it. One thing I will say as a parting note, you might have seen me still sporting our t-shirts. There is a link below to where you can get them from. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, hats, I think. You can even get a mug. I make about £1 out of each sale. It goes, everything that goes straight back into buying things for the channel and for the hobby. I'm waiting to actually physically bump into somebody wearing one. If it's you, you will get featured on the channel one way or another. So be aware, if you do go and buy one, I will be looking for you. There's a few people I know who've bought them already, and I've said they'll happily bump into me somewhere, but I don't know when that'll be. So yeah, go get your t-shirts, your hoodies. They're actually pretty damn good quality. I was more than impressed with the one I got the samples through. The hoodies are comfortable.
You've still not bought me my hoodie yet.
Yes, I know I haven't bought you a hoodie yet. I will do. And my eldest daughter keeps on stealing my hoodie as well. But yeah, check out the links below. Have a good Christmas. Don't drink too much, or if you do, stay indoors. Have a good New Year when it comes. And until we see you again, it's goodbye from me and him.